Well, 'tis the season to be jolly, except if you're a Bristol City fan. Welcome back to Where Robins Walk. It's 3 debates in 10 minutes. And this week, for the final one before Christmas, we're back to square pegs in round holes. Why is Liam Manning getting all these players in the wrong places? Plus, we'll talk about Vyner, looking interested. So he's defending against West Brom and who's finishing top and bottom now that Bristol City fans have seen everyone play. What's our predictions? It certainly isn't going to be Bristol City anywhere near the top or anywhere near the bottom. Once again, Liam, we are smack bang where we were 5 years ago. Is that what's frustrating you at the moment?
Yeah, 100%. I said off air to Ben, I said, we lost 2-0 today, and I'm not even angry. That's how null and void this season's already become. You could see that game coming from a mile off. It was shocking. Too many players not on it today.
We're recording this directly after the 2-0 loss against West Brom. Do put your comments below. Ben, what's your immediate reaction to watching that?
Yeah, it was so poor. I totally agree with Liam. I never felt like we were going to really get anything from the game. We just didn't look interested. We lacked in so many areas. Defensively the bigger issue today, but we still look at times hopeless going forward. There's no positives really to take from today.
Let's have a look at some of the takes, shall we? Lewis says we're embarrassing again. The fans deserve better. We sell out after every sellout, and we have these clowns perform like that. Nowhere near good enough. And it is the same, isn't it? Every time Bristol City sell out the away end, they just don't turn up. Eddie says square pegs and round holes. As our title was, when will Manning learn Twine is not a left winger? We're back here again, Liam, aren't we? Players in the wrong places.
Yeah, apart from Twine and Mehmeti probably on the wrong. Well, Twine completely out of position, still playing Bird in a 10 when he, for me, is not a number 10. He didn't have much else that could be changed, really. I know you had Vyner playing right back again, but he's been there for the last 4 or 5 games. He can actually play there. My biggest gripe is we have seen a very ignorant and arrogant man for me. He's too stubborn to change anything. It's my way or no way. Well, your way is clearly not working. And I'm not even angry. That's the thing. That's the sad thing about it. I should be annoyed we've lost. I'm not. If anything, it's laughable that I have to sit there and watch that 90 minutes. We had way too many players off it today.
Okay. Ben, we'll focus on a positive before we jump back into the negatives. Good to have Tanner back. It's nice to see his face around again.
Yeah, it's nothing to get, it's nothing to jump around about, but I think, it'd be nice to have him back. He always does a solid enough job there. I think Ross McCrory, when he's back and firing, he's another asset that we can maybe use in our back line. But yeah, it's definitely good. We've got a few names coming back from injury now, so that's a positive, I suppose.
I have to admit, McCrory's the only one today I saw putting a real forceful tackle, apart from the ones we got booked for. McCrory's the only one that I could, hand on my heart, say that you could applaud today because he actually put an effort in.
Yeah, he always.
The rest of them should have just stayed on the coach.
Yeah. Let's talk about another player in particular. Vyner was coming in for lots of criticism. Some of the goal, well, at least one of the goals was his fault. And he was saying, Simon says too easy again. Twine attempting to defend and static Vyner. Vyner should be taken off for that. That was the second goal. It's a pathetic excuse for defending. We haven't spoken too much on here, Ben, about Vyner. He's been reasonably solid, hasn't he, for you recently? But was that one of his worst performances in a Robin shirt?
Yeah, definitely. I think. He was so good last year for us. He's been okay this year, but we've got used to fairly consistent performances from him. But yeah, today definitely it was poor, really. And I think it doesn't help the fact he's not really a right back, but I don't want to make excuses for him because he wasn't great today.
Liam?
The the second goal, I am questioning to why he let the lad just do a couple of step overs onto his right foot. Him and Dickey, I don't think it's just Vyner. I think Dickey's defending for that was terrible as well.
Yeah.
He's got back Vyner. It's Vyner's showing him inside like he is. Dick has to be that second line of defence. And they're both stood behind each other. And he's just passed it around the pair of them into the back of the net. It was a good finish, but it was too easy. And the first goal, the lad ran from midfield, unchallenged, free header on the 6-yard line. We were too easy to play through today. Time and time, I'm surprised it was only 2-0.
Yeah. This is why it's never good to do these recordings where immediately after a game, because we can sense the anger in both of you. Let's have a look at a few more. Josh says, why is Mehmeti on the right? We finally got a target man, and the crossing's been atrocious. Schoolboy defending, ref missed the elbow on Pring and the Bartley shove. Need changes in the second half, and of course they didn't come. Ewan says, we've spent $5 million on strikers, and we've got Sam Bell up front. That in itself is embarrassing. We've called out for Fally to get a start. You guys have. He's not got his chance. Did he take it for you, Ben?
No. Not particularly. I think I'm really undecided. I don't know if his time is up or we give him longer. I think it's a difficult one because he doesn't look up to it really. He doesn't look up to speed. He lacks in so many areas, and I mean, I don't mind giving him the chance and all that, but when it comes a time where you might just have to say that he might not be good enough, really.
Yeah, Liam, has that poster got a valid comment about you've got the target man up front and then you've got Mehmeti on the right, and therefore we haven't got any crosses coming in?
To a degree, yes, but when the ball has gone into Fally, it doesn't stick to him. He's not a target man. I don't know what he is. I was ready to see him in the lineup when Wells was. I thought today's his chance. Rashford were both fans, and he's really let himself down for me today. I would, and the fact that we've got, people might laugh at me for this, we've got Harry Cornick on the bench, not even on the bench today. Hasn't played a single minute in the Championship this season, and we've got to watch the likes of Mewlu, who doesn't look interested, and Sinclair Armstrong again does not look interested when he comes on. And you've got Harry Cornick, who will run around for 90 minutes like there's no tomorrow. So I feel for Cornick. But Mewlu, I think, come January, maybe not offload him, because I think writing him off completely is the wrong thing to do. I think maybe another a loan deal. I don't know, bracket board or down to League One to toughen him up a bit. I don't know. But it did not do anything for me today. And I can see why he hasn't been given a chance.
Okay. Let us know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so. We're over 70 subscribers now. Get up to 100 for the end of the new year. That would be fantastic. Finally, then, this week, before we let you go for Christmas, we're now at the halfway stage of the season, so you've now nearly played every team. So let's have your predictions, if we can, please, for who you reckon is going to win this thing and who is absolutely dead cert for the drop. And I'm just sorry that Bristol City are not involved in any of those conversations lately. Ben, who's the best and worst you've seen?
I think, based on probably their squad, I think Leeds. It's a safe bet. I think their squad's ridiculous. So I think Leeds to win. And the worst I've seen is Plymouth. So I think unless they change it, unless they improve in January, because their squad's nowhere near good enough, then I think Plymouth for me.
Okay. Liam, who's the best side you've seen against your squad this
time?
It's
a toss-up between, I could say Leeds, like Ben did. I'd throw Sheffield United in the mix as well. Although they only scraped a 2-1 against us, they seem to be just plucking results out of the bag and just seem to be winning. They've hit 50 points already. It's for them. For me, it's between Sheffield United and Leeds. As for the bottom two, the worst teams, I'll go with Plymouth again. Surprised they're not in the bottom three personally. And I would say Oxford are in a little bit of danger. I think they're starting to slowly slide down. So I think it'd be one of those two.
All right. Thank you, both of you. Let us know who you think is the worst side you've played this season. Going to give you a bit of a Christmas break off now, you two. You've worked really hard, and can we just say to you and to everyone who's watched us this season, all our subscribers and all the comments, we're wishing you an incredibly Merry Christmas. Hopefully Bristol City can pick up some points over this 3-game block now, and we'll see you on the other side into the new year, ready to preview the FA Cup fixture in a couple of weeks. Thank you all very much for watching. Have a very Merry Christmas.